All right, good afternoon. How is everyone doing? I'd like to take the time and welcome you to another Morning Glory Apostolic Prophetic Center video. And we're still talking about our character. You know what I've noticed in teaching these messages? That God is really dealing with us with our hidden character. So as I teach these messages, as God gives me revelation or insight what to talk about, He's really dealing with the things that other people don't see, and mostly sometimes it's just the people that closest to us can understand or see these type behaviors in us. And today we're going to talk about anger. Anger. How do we define or how do we react when we don't get what we want how we want it? And anger is one of the leading causes of why many of us are not really entertaining, I would say, the fullness of God. Because anybody can get in front of a TV screen or a pulpit or go traveling. Anybody can do that and preach the gospel. But how you gonna cuss your wife out, your husband out, the children out, your sneaky link, your side piece, your administrator assistant, the girl, the girl at the checkout corner. I was watching. Uh, I didn't look at it hard, but I was looking. It kind of turned me off, so I didn't look at it. But it's coming into my mind. I was watching something about Ti, and his guy wouldn't let him in because he needed ID. And Ti go to talking about how the guy dressed and all that because he wouldn't let him in because he ain't got no ID. The man doing his job. Why are you demeaning the man because you ain't got no ID? Everybody, yeah, everybody know who you are. But just suppose they looking at him and ask you what Ti did, that man fired. Anger. So we have to deal with this hidden character flaw because some of us got some terrible anger issues. Proverbs 19:11 says, a person's wisdom yields patience. It is to one's glory to overlook an offense. Why you got to clap back? Why you got to go word for word? Why why you got to get your lick back? Why you got to let them know you from the south side of Chicago? Why we got to know that you from the hood? Why you just can't shut up? You see how God allowed Solomon to put wisdom and patience together, and it produces the ability to overlook certain things. When people treat me wrong, I'm human. And sometimes I say, do they know what they just did to me? I think about it. I think about how I said, man, I ain't even gonna worry about it. I said, I ain't gonna worry about it. Now, a few years back, maybe even four, or I'm gonna let you know what's going on. Why you always got to be right? Why you always got to have the last word? Why somebody got to know how bad you is? James 1 and 19 says, my dear brethren and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God designed. See, y'all come around with that little, my ex-wife used to, y'all coming with that done. Don't come to me with that worldly mess. Oh, see, you you just listen to respond. You don't listen to understand or whatever y'all say. Man, I don't care about that mess. I understand more than what people think I understand. I just play dumb. Quick to listen, slow to speak. See, I watch how people are when I'm telling them something or explaining something, or we might be in a disagreement. I watch if you allow me to finish what I'm saying before you butt in. I watch how you respond when you don't let me finish what I'm saying and you butt in. I watch when I'm listening to you and you don't even give me enough time to respond because you constantly talking. So that's why y'all get mad. I got this strawberry and blackberry today. I'm gonna get tore up off of it. And that's what y'all be saying. See, anger, watch this. So while I'm teaching this, the reason a lot of you can't find no rest in God is because your spirit too angry and you don't know it because it only comes out when you don't get what you want. So I found me a new barber today, a real black barber. Man, look at that. He ain't got them curls in there like my old barber, but he tried. You know what I'm saying? Woo, I have to go grocery shopping today. Yeah, I might get pull some. Human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. See, if you can't control your anger, how you know God answering your prayer? See, that's why I told a lot of y'all. Some of this stuff that you got, it didn't come from God, it came from Satan. See, that's why I like what I stated earlier, how God He's giving me message, and when He's dealing with our character, He's dealing with the unseen parts of our character that don't many people see. Why you can't control your anger? Ecclesiastes 7 and 9 says, do not be quickly provoked in your spirit, for anger resides in the. Listen, you ever been with women or in a relationship and you go home and another nigga in your house, you supposed to snap, but you don't. You don't snap. When you find out you got tricked at your panties and he had another woman all the time, you you supposed to snap, but you don't. When you find out they say they're gonna give you the world, but all they wanted was a little sex, you supposed to snap, but you don't. When you find out you gave them the money to pay your bill but they kept the money. Now rental center come picking up your stuff. You supposed to snap, but you don't. We're talking about anger now because a person that don't admit they got an anger problem and at least try to control it, you're a fool if you think God gonna do for you. That's why a lot of y'all ain't even married. Cause y'all the type, throw them hot grits on the boy, you know. Y'all the type pour that darn antifreeze in our coffee. You the type throw acid in their face. See, sometimes you gotta thank God you ain't got nobody. I was getting a haircut at this new place, and I can tell you can tell when a person a Christian, but they don't meet all the qualifications, but you can tell God worked there. So I'm talking to him, and he had to put his gloves on. He said, "Yeah, I sent my wife to the store, and she got the wrong glove. But when I go for her, I get everything she wants. You know, no, I need that yak and this and that." And I said, "Man," I said, "Yeah, they something else." I said, "But you know what? At least she did it." He said, "Yeah, bro, you right." Cause you ever been married to somebody and you ask them to do something for you and they don't do it? She might have got the wrong thing, but she did it. And then while he was cutting her hair, she was coming on. I had to open the door for my wife. He talking about her. I can tell he look, and I'm looking, and they went to talk, and he sorry about that, man. He said I had to let my wife in there. Man, that made me feel sad. I remember them days. Ain't then like, you get what I'm saying? Ain't then like the wife that went to the grocery store and you got to help with the groceries, and she just sitting there looking at, man, I miss stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, clean out the stove. You got to get on your hand and knee because you got to clean off the stove. See, when you marry somebody, I'm trying to help y'all. And see, I can say certain things, but certain things I can't because everybody different. But when you marry somebody, especially y'all on the same spiritual wavelength or try to get there, you got to have a lot more patience than a person that ain't trying to get there. See, sometimes, sometimes you got to look at that. You got to look at what y'all arguing over, and somebody got to say, "Hey, this ain't worth it," because you can allow Satan for some of y'all to flip the script and you'll say something you don't mean. You'll do something you can't take back. You'll say something you can't take back. And then you discard the one that you said you love. Well, I don't need nothing. No, I don't need it. Okay. I don't need no room service. I just got in. I ain't did that. Listen here. I got my own time. Don't worry about where I'm visiting. See, you in my business. You in my business. Don't worry about where I'm visiting now. Y'all know I be on the go. Anyway, you got to watch that anger problem. See, sometimes you got to sit there and say, God, why am I angry like this? God, do, why do, when this person do this or that, why does it make me so mad? See, like me driving, and I get on the highway, and people get in front of me, boy, I go from 0 to 100 in 0.07 seconds. I say, you dumb. Y'all know how you get when you drive. But then now I got to watch because these fools will pull guns out on you. I keep my baseball bat ready though. You might get a shot on me, but when the adrenaline hits you, you get that shot. When if this back touch that hand with that gun on, closed casket funeral, because I got me a nice iron back. See, I don't want no splinters. I don't want it to crack. I want to let you know that I want your brains all over the country. Proverbs 15 and 1. It said, gentle answers turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. See, some of y'all want to start an argument so you can get angry. See, you got to watch if you're one of those people that would when you can't figure out your life or you don't understand what's going on, you got to watch how you sly way start an argument just so you can be mad at somebody. But you want to be mad at everybody but yourself. Everybody but yourself. See, when your wife or your husband asks you something and you already mad or you already ticked off, why you got to talk smart? Matter of fact, why does it has to be an argument? Why does it? If you don't understand, just say, I don't understand. I can't do that because I don't understand that right now. Why y'all got to make people see it your way? Make people understand you. We got to get rid of this anger some of the guy. Proverbs 29:11. Watch this one. A fool gives full vent to his anger, but a wise man keeps himself under control. Why you calling your husband a selfish son of a bitch? Why you calling your wife, oh ugly mother? You're a fool. Don't get mad at me because I'm using your language. And see, this what God talking about. They hear the language we use. But when Brother Hubbard try to give it back to you, the way you use it, that ain't God. How you know it ain't God? Because I'm telling you, when you angry, what you doing ain't God either. But the wise bring calm in it. The Holy Spirit told me something a long time ago. I was young. He said it takes two fools to argue. Which one you gonna be? Notice it said fools give full vent. See, when you and your husband arguing in that anger style, both of y'all fools. So which one of y'all gonna say, we ain't got no business doing this? Who? It's gonna be the wise one. 'Cause you got to say something they're gonna cut, then they cut a little lower, then you cut a little lower, then they go to the lowest. Then ain't no Michelle Obama. Everybody wanna cut because everybody wanna hurt. All anger is happiness that don't know how to express itself. That's what anger is. Happiness that does not know how to express itself. That's what it is. Just like grief ain't nothing but love with no place to go. See, Proverbs 15:18 says, a hot-tempered person stirs up conflict, but the one who is patient calms a quarrel. I used to be the type of husband, sometimes every marriage sometimes has a little squabble. But I'm just gonna speak for the men. Sometimes the men be saying, hey, okay, okay, I'll do that. We be so patient. But these bonehead women, Oh, they got to let you know where they coming from. You got to feel them. You got to know what's going on. Not a man to blow this top. Now both of y'all arguing, but he was trying to remain patient. That's why the Bible says how you women tear your house down. See, you keep egging and picking at a man till he blow up. Then when he blow up, if he depending on what he say, now you feel hurt, but you started it. Colossians 3 and 8 says, but now you must also rid yourself of all such things as these anger, rage, malice, slander, and filthy language from your lips. Do you not understand that anger is the foundation in which you go to rage? Just look at some of your arguments. You get mad and you get angry, so y'all argue. And now when they don't say what you want to say or some wrong thing, you get mad because you some of y'all be going to fight. Some of y'all do be hidden, but some of y'all don't. But you mad like you want to fight. That's where that malice come in. You want to hurt them now. Uh-huh. Yeah. So now you go to slander, which means you saying things that ain't true, but you know it'll hurt them, so you do it. Then that's that fifth of language. That's when you calling them SOBs and MFs and you small penis son of a son. Y'all don't know. Y'all get ooh, y'all get rough when y'all get mad. So how can you say you love God and you stay angry? If the wind don't blow your way, you get mad. The damn nail tech, she don't trim your nails right. Now you get mad and you want to go live and you don't want to pay. And now you and Sue Ching Ching, y'all fighting in the nail shop. I was going to get my feet done. I got up this morning, found, you know, boy, it was so funny. I had to go to my trailer to get my dirty clothes out so I can wash it, right? Uh, but I like the 24-hour laundromat because I was up about 5:30 or 6. So I found one. It was like 10 minutes on the other side of town. I went and washed my clothes. Then I found my barber. Then when I got my stuff and I put some of my stuff certain places, I looked across the street for where my trailer at. A done laundromat right across the street. I said, oh well, at least I know what one is. But they went open when I wanted. So I wouldn't see. I like them 24 hours. You don't open that no 8 and 9 because when I found my barber, he started taking appointments at 7:30. Everybody else didn't want open at 10. I like to get my stuff done early. But anyway, I was going to get my feet done. I said, no, I need to go do this video. I got up early. I said, let me relax. I might go get them done later on, because what you call them things? The margarita was on. I still taste it. That's why I got to go around it. James 4, 1 and 2. What causes fights and quarrels among you? Do they come from your desires that battle within you? Your desire but do not have, so you kill. You covet but you cannot get what you want, so you quarrel and fight. You do not have because you do not ask God. See, a lot of them arguments come from people who have a relationship with God, but you don't ask God for whatever reason what you're going through. So your argument comes because you didn't put it before God. So y'all around here arguing about, what grocery store to go to, what color this you should have, what color, because you didn't go and say, God, can I do this? Or God, should we do this? So arguments come from people who don't establish the relationship or the principle in God. So when a person can't see your way, It's because y'all didn't praise for God to see your way before you said it. You say it, get mad because they can't see your way. You ain't praying for God to see it, for Him to see, to get them to see it their way. You want to keep on arguing until you make them see your way. See, I ain't got time for no. We agree to disagree. This Bible got all the answers. And what I said the other day, all the argument is a person that failed to understand another person's point of view. That's a that's where argument comes from. And so for many of us, we have to get this anger issue that's got its grips on us. We have to get it to a point that we don't allow things to get us in our flesh and out the will of God, so that God can release to us the fullness of what we want to have, and not in increments because we can't understand who we are.